Hey, I'm Tom Mealy. I'm with Madhouse TV. This guy just walked up the steps. I don't know what is the story with you?
I'm comedian Frank Prince.
Hey, what the hell do you want here?
I want my own reality TV show.
You think you're funny enough?
Hell yeah.
Well, how much money you got?
Short arms and deep pockets.
You think you can make it?
I'm the Myron J. Show.
You think?
I think.
All right.
I know.
We're going to give him a shot this spring here on Madhouse TV. Tune in and wait for
Frank Prince, the Myron J. Show.
There you go. We'll see you this spring. We got a ton of new shows coming up. My pal Frank Prince, great comedian. Wait to see him. Tune in to Madhouse TV this spring. Have a wonderful day.
Hi, welcome to the Frank Prince Show. I'm your host, Frank Prince. Little recap last week. I had special guest comedian Mike Keegan. Thank you for appearing live on my show. And now we have DJ Vinny Dice.
How are you, Frank?
Good. How are you, Vinny?
Salute, salute. Salute, everybody.
Salute.
How you doing?
Very good. How about yourself?
Terrific, Frankie.
Thank you for coming on the show.
It's your pleasure. You know, coming here, Frank, wasn't easy. I'll be honest with you.
No?
Yeah. You know, look, first of all, I'm driving. I'm on the Southern State Parkway. So I'm driving here. I had a few nose hairs. I want to look good because the camera sometimes, so I'm plucking them out. As I'm doing that, cop pulls me over. He says, "You know why I pulled you over?" I said, "I have no idea." He says, "You were speeding." I said, "No, I wasn't speeding." He says, "You were doing 75. It's impossible." He says, "Give me your license and registration." I said, "I don't have it." He says, "You don't have it?" He says, "And by the way, I got a few bodies in the trunk." Guy says, "Get out of the car." So I get out of the car. He handcuffs me. It's on the way here. I didn't lose you, did I?
No, you didn't lose.
All right, because you were quiet. So,
I'm listening.
all units. No, Frank. Is the thing I'm doing. All units, please report to the Southern State Parkway, exit 36, Southern State. Before you know it, within minutes, the whole place surrounded. So the big guy comes over to me. He says, "Want to open your trunk?" I said, "Sure." He says, "Where's the bodies?" I said, "What bodies?" He says, "You told the officer." I says, "No." He says, "You have your license?" I go, "Yeah, right here." He says, "Why'd you tell the officer you didn't have your license?" I said, "I don't know what you're talking about." I says, "Next he's going to tell you I was speeding." So needless to say, Frank, I got out of the ticket. I said, "I'm on my way to Madhouse TV."
Very good.
That's the way you get out of things.
That's the way you get out of things.
That's it. And I thought I was coming on the Fresh Prince show, by the way, not the Frank Prince show. But you'll do.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
So how did you get into being a DJ?
It's a funny story. Actually,
We're all ears.
yeah. When I was a kid, I used to call the radio station to play music, just to hear myself on the radio, you know. So I met Wendy Williams, who you might know. You know who she is?
Yeah.
You don't know who she is. Anyway, so I met Wendy Williams, and she invited me on, and I went on the Wendy Williams KTU show. And I would do the weather as a joke. Get the mic. New York City weather, mostly cloudy skies, lows about 75. Tomorrow, most sunshine around the area. We'll turn that atmosphere somewhere near. Take a look at that. Around 80 flat. Right now, we got 75 at Right Neck, 73 at Great Neck, 72 by the Throgs Neck. And what the heck, we're hanging out right here on 103.5, the new KTU. Guy loved it. He said, "You're a natural. Can you do the weather?" So I would do the weather. Then I met a guy called Broadway Bill Lee. And I did a character called Rusty. And a funny story about that, we would tape it, and then they would play it at 5 o'clock when everyone's on the road. So I would tape it, and I went to my cousin's house. Had to be about 4:30. I'm hanging out at my cousin's house. Her husband comes home, busts through the door, doesn't even say hello to me. I says, "Where's he going?" He's going upstairs to put the radio on. He don't want to miss this moron Rusty on the air. That was me. So from there, it just kind of escalated to DJ Vinny Dice.
How long you been?
I've been DJing for 30 years, and the last 10 years, I would say, has been very good. We've been very busy, doing a lot of from bar mitzvahs to weddings to block parties, you name it, we've done it, and it's been busy. It's been good. How did you start with whatever you do right now? Because I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know.
What is it? What do you do?
I walked right into the studio.
And they let you in?
And they let me in.
To do this?
Short arms and deep pockets to do this. Go figure.
You're cheap, in other words.
Yeah, I'm cheap.
You don't spend money.
No, I don't spend money I don't have.
Well,
if I had it, I'd spend
yeah, no, I mean, I could tell.
I'm comfortable.
No, it's good. As long as you're comfortable.
Joke, you know.
As long as you're comfortable, Frank, that's all that counts. So that's how you got started.
That's how I got started.
But you're a comedian. You know, you're actually a very good comedian. I know you've performed at Maggie's.
Well, thank you for giving me that spot.
No, thank you, because a lot of people said how great you are, and you do a great job. But you look like somebody, I can't put my finger on it.
Mr. Potato Head?
Yeah. Actually, my kids would have a ball with you. Yeah. No, you do. You remind me of someone. I can't.
Michael Chiklis?
No, that's not it.
Trying to think.
Anybody
Who do I
ever-
look like? Anyone know?
Anybody ever tell you look like Carol Burnett? No, you do. The resemblance to Don Rickles is amazing.
I know, I just went to see him not too long ago, Westbury.
Yeah.
And get it through security.
Funny man.
Tried to give him some, go in, tried to do some lines with security. No.
Right. You got a hard time with security. How about women? Do women do...
Are you kidding me?
Course, no.
Women?
A lot of women like Don Rickles.
They love him, don't love me.
Why? You got the
no
look.
idea.
What kind of cologne do you wear?
What kind of cologne?
Sometimes the
Brute.
scent. Oh, Brute.
Brute.
That's going to do it. Brute. Frank, it's 2013. Brute went out with Joe Namath in the 70s. You got to get with the times.
Yeah.
Jean Paul Gaultier.
And what does something like that cost?
It doesn't matter. You can't
I'm
put a
married to
price.
my comedy. I don't want to
You
deal
don't.
with
You don't
know.
care about anything else.
Hey, I got to make it. I got to really get that act going.
Yeah.
I've really been offered a few things, and
Well,
I
that's
have to
good.
bring it to the table. That's what I'm really.
Somebody should
gonna
offer
go
you
for.
better cologne, Frank, because
Oh.
Brute ain't going to do it.
Nah,
No. But you don't care.
Dracar, you know,
What kind of car do you have?
Dracar,
Yeah. What type?
Toyota.
Toyota. So you wear Brute and you drive a Toyota.
And what do you wear?
It doesn't matter what I wear, Frank.
Oh, you
I'm
got
DJ
hair, that's
Vinny
why.
Dice.
Oh, here we go.
It doesn't
DJ
matter.
Vinny Dice.
That's it. That's all that counts.
DJ Vinny Dice. Add some spice and seasoning.
Right.
You get what?
Whatever you need. Listen. It's all about the way you present yourself. You look like Don Rickles, right?
So should I present myself, Don Rickles?
You gotta give me. Can you give me just a little bit of Don Rickles?
I can't give
Just
you.
no, like a little something.
Go shave your ass and walk backwards.
That's good. I don't know what it means, but it's good. That's good. Because
Something he
you were
said.
on the spot. See, when somebody says to you, give me a little something, and you hit it on the spot, that's good. What else you want to know?
Okay. So
we started 30 years ago. This is where we are today. Everything is looking good. I just did a beach party, so I'm a little red. 10 hours on the beach. Today, right after this, I'm going to my stomping grounds of Ozone Park, and I'm doing a wedding. I'm from Brooklyn,
okay.
East New York.
How long?
It's a rough area. I moved out here when I was 18.
Where in East New York?
Highland Park, right out the Highland Park section. And my family was all there. And speaking of my family, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Amanda in Chicago because my phone went off and I saw she put on there the Madhouse channel. So thank you, Amanda. And say hello to Ro and everybody at the house there, Vinny and Maria and Everybody in Chicago. That's probably her right now saying, I hear you. Yeah. You're welcome.
Thank you all for watching the Frank Prince Show.
That's right.
Madhouse TV. And thank you to Tommy and Janine for all the hard work you do.
I tell you, this place is beautiful, Frank.
It is.
I don't know how you got in here or why they let you in here, to be quite honest, but this is nice.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Yeah. Something ain't right. But listen, what do you care? They got you in the door.
That's what
You're here now.
The ratings are
I'm here
good.
with you. The ratings are what?
Ratings are good.
The ratings are good. How good is good? I mean, are we?
Well, it's like
are we? Because we're all over the world right now.
Yeah, we are global, all over the world.
So someone.
Word's getting out. People
Right.
are watching. How many viewers, Janine?
48 million. That is awesome.
2,000? Wow.
I was a little off. All right.
It's okay.
No, 2,000. Listen, it's a start.
Yeah.
That's 2,000 more than when the cop pulled me over in the southern state. So it's working out good.
Yep. It is working out good.
So anything else you need to know about me, or I mean,
So
I can tell you whatever I want, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
Well, like I said, from Brooklyn to Queens, now I'm in Massapequa. I have a wedding tonight. My cousin's in Chicago. What else you need to know?
Tell me some
I got a
funny
glass
stories,
of water.
You know, when you were DJing.
When I was DJing?
You first started.
When I first started. When I first started, it started out in a basement. And I had no idea what I was doing. So I held a house party in my basement. And all the people came over. I'm about 17, 18 at the time. And they all would come over, and I'd be DJing in the basement. No one cared about me DJing. They just wanted a place to hang out and to have fun. So at the end of the night, you know, the sink is broke in the bathroom downstairs. The place is a mess. And that's how it all comes about. Not that it's a funny thing, but that's how you start. People take advantage of you. They use my place to come in to hear, not to hear me DJ, but for the fact that I was DJing. And then from there, you do another party, you buy more equipment. Before you know it, I'm sitting here with you when I should be out there working.
Thank you for coming.
No, it was my pleasure. I'm telling you, this place, you do a great job here. Do a good job. All the people behind the scenes, all the camera crew, so many. I mean, it's just, this studio is just incredible. You know, I hope you appreciate everything that's going on here.
Oh, I do.
No, really.
I do.
You should.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work involved.
Oh, it is a ton of work.
You don't just come on an Oprah Winfrey show or something like that, just like that. And the Frank Prince show is probably the next big thing.
Hopefully.
I think it is. I think it will be. And we're very patriotic.
That's
I don't know.
definitely patriotic.
You got the flag in there? Yeah. I want to say happy 4th of July to everyone. God bless America. I got to put it where I got it. This guy was holding it, right?
Yeah.
I'll put it right there. How's that? Is that good?
We're going to go to a break, and we'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy from the Harrison Law Group. You know, soft tissue injury, that's no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. Don't waste valuable time going to firms who don't get it and can't do it. Call 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it.
Faster.
You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price. Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in. Oh, don't even think about it. Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it. Aye. Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV. When your cable company keeps you on hold, you get angry. When you get angry, you go blow off steam. When you go blow off steam, accidents happen. When accidents happen, you get an eye patch. When you get an eye patch, people think you're tough. When people think you're tough, people want to see how tough. And when people want to see how tough, you wake up in a roadside ditch. Don't wake up in a roadside ditch. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 of a cup.
Ray, I don't know. Are you sure clicking this thing will get us online?
Well, try dragging it. Faster. You're just a mouse click away from a better way to rent movies. Blockbuster Total Access. Movies through the mail plus movies through the store. One low price. Here's the problem. We forgot to plug it in.
Oh, don't even think about it.
Get a free trial at your Blockbuster store or Blockbuster.com.
We're back live with DJ Vinny Dice. Vinny, I have a question. How did you get your name, Vinny Dice?
That's a good question. Because the obvious would be from Andrew Dice Clay, but that's not true at all. Back in Brooklyn, we would be in our basement, my uncles and my dad, and they would shoot dice downstairs. And they would come up to me and say, "Come here, kid. Come on, roll the hard 8. Hit the number." I would get the dice at 9, 10 years old and just roll it along and roll it along. And every time someone wanted me to roll the dice, it would work out perfect for them. So I would get the magic marker on the back of my jacket. I would write Vinny Dice. And I went to junior high school with Vinny Dice High School. And had to be in the 80s. Guy comes up to me and says, there's a Jewish kid from Brooklyn, and he looks kind of like you, has your similarities, talks like you, and he calls himself Andrew Dice Clay. And he's funny, you know. So I saw him, and I said, wow, this guy is like, you know, being that I'm 100% Italian, he reminded me of guys I grew up with. But he's not, you know, he's a Jewish guy from Brooklyn, and if you spoke to him outside of being Andrew Dice Clay, he's nothing like the way he is when he performs. But the funny thing is that I'm like this all the time. This is me, you know. So I think this guy saw me somewhere in a conversation, and he said, I'm going to use this guy and make millions and sell out Madison Square Garden. Hickory dickory dock, you know, little boy blue, Things like that. You could even do that. Try it. Go, little boy blue. Now, repeat after me.
Little boy blue.
He needed the money.
He needed the money.
No. One more time.
No,
from here.
go.
From here. No, from here. Little boy blue.
Little boy blue.
He needed the money.
He needed the money.
Oh.
Oh.
See? Mm-hmm. And that's it. So he heard me probably speak, and that's it. So I ran into him at Caesar's Bay Bazaar. It had to be, again, 80-something, whatever it was. And he was there with his sidekick. And I went up to him and I said, how you doing? I said, my name is Vinny. He says, yeah, so? I says, I says, they call me Vinny Dice. And he was very rude. And I said, you stole my stilo. Basically, you're me making money. I approached the guy like that. What, you think I won't? I did. You don't believe me?
I believe you.
Well, by the look at your face, you don't look like you believe me.
I believe you.
You sure?
Yeah.
And that's what happened. So that's how I got my name. Has nothing to do with Andrew Dice Clay or nothing like that. I've been Vinny Dice for 40 years, way before Andrew Dice Clay came along.
How was it growing up in East New York?
You ever been to East New York?
Yeah, I have.
You've been there? Mm-hmm. You wouldn't last 5 minutes in East New York, Brooklyn. I mean, no disrespect. You just wouldn't do it.
Why not?
Because it's a tough area, Frank. Where are you from? Where were you born?
Italy.
No. I'm not talking about out of the country. I'm talking about over here. Where were you born?
Italy.
All right, where'd you grow up?
Lindenhurst.
Lindenhurst, Long Island.
Yeah.
It's a big difference from Lindenhurst to Brooklyn.
That's why I'm
we did everything with a stick and a ball. You ever hear of Skelly?
No.
You never heard of Skelly?
Never heard of Skelly.
Skelly is a game you put in the street with bottle caps. You melt the crayon, you get the tar, and you shoot the caps in the box. Mm-hmm. Johnny on the Pony? You don't know Johnny on the Pony. Stoop ball, stick ball.
Stick ball. Yeah.
You don't know Johnny on the Pony.
No.
You line up against a wall and a bunch of guys jump on your back. You see where I'm going? While you would not last in Brooklyn, you would have a bad back, arthritis, everything else. That's what we did in Brooklyn. That's how we played. Not with, with computers and this and that. We didn't have that in Brooklyn. We didn't have no money. No air condition. You had air condition, Lindenhurst?
Yeah.
You had air condition in your car?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a car?
Yep.
We had nothing, Frank. That's how it was growing up in Brooklyn. Then when I was 19, I moved over to Ozone Park, Howard Beach. And that wasn't no skip in the park either. I went to a school called Franklin K. Lane High School. They closed it down this year. Why do you think they closed it down?
Bad.
It's good. That's right. It was bad. It's a very tough school. Not that I'm tough, but I'm just saying I had to dodge all that. I had to make believe, You know how many fights I got into in my life? None. None. I talked my way out of it.
That's the easiest way.
The easiest way.
Talk your way, turn around.
You could talk your way out of a fight?
Yeah.
All right.
Walk away.
Say I come up to you and I say, we're in a club, me and you.
We're in a club.
And we're dancing. Well, you don't dance. I dance. And you hit me, right? And you the drink. I go, oh, the hell's the matter with you? Watch where you're going. What do you say?
What do I say?
What do you say to that?
I will.
You will what?
I'll watch where I'm going.
That's what you would say.
That's what I would do. Today it's a different ball game. Avoid it.
Oh, you avoid it?
Yeah, you avoid it. I'm not going to get locked up for fighting.
You're afraid.
Lawyers.
You're afraid to get lawyers.
Lawyers.
When I looked at you, I thought you were a lawyer. When I first saw you.
Oh yeah.
You look like a lawyer. You got the look.
No, I don't know.
Well, Frank, if you ever want to catch me on Facebook, and you guys listening could like my page, it's DJ Vinny Dice. All right, you could like the page there. We got I got pictures up there. You know, see a little bit of what we do between the weddings, bar mitzvahs, and from big events to little events. It doesn't matter. You know, we'll get it all in there. My number is 516-776-8221. Feel free to call me at any time. We guarantee you one thing: your party will be like no other, and the price will be right, and we'll take care of you. And if you want, I could probably get Frank. Probably nothing. You know, what do you charge? Anything?
Yeah, I do.
You do. Well, we could get Frank there if you want an impersonator or just someone to walk around. But we got Frank. You know, if you want to come with me.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So anyway, back to the fighting. I'm just saying, I will is not the answer. You know, you want to you want to look, stand your ground and say, listen, Frank, the most important, act crazy. See, for me, it works a little. For you, to work great because you look crazy. I don't mean that in a bad way. No, you look nuts.
Crazy
like if you crazy looking how? Like if you got up, took your shirt off, you son of a, I'll rip your head off, I'll crack you. If you did that, I guarantee you would clear out the whole room. Nobody would mess with you. Nobody would mess with you. I mean, look at you. You look like Stone Cold Steve Austin on a not-so-good day. But you look like him. You got that look. Any tattoos?
No, no tattoos.
What about a makeover?
Makeover.
You ever think about a makeover?
No.
You nothing. So you're not one for tattoos or jewelry, or you're just plain Frank, and that's it.
Yes.
Nothing.
Unique.
No, you're not unique. You're plain.
I'm unique.
Unique. See,
different.
Different how?
Very different.
Like, not look-wise, you don't look different. Then you want to be unique.
Be unique.
Yeah. No, I'm saying you want to, not me. You want to be unique.
We're back and forth here.
We ain't back and forth, Frank. What are you trying to do to me here?
I'm not trying to.
No,
do
I'm
nothing.
saying
you
back and
asked me.
No, I'm asking you, but you're asking me.
What?
You said.
I'm interviewing you.
No, but you said be unique. I said be unique.
Be real.
That's what I said. What did you just say?
We're going to take a break.
Another
We'll be
break.
Back in a few minutes.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Hey, I'm Tom Mealy from the Harrison Law Group. You know, soft tissue injury, that's no joke. This is what we do. We're not new at this game. Don't waste valuable time going to firms who don't get it and can't do it. Call 1-800-INJURY-LAW.
Why don't you sit here? I sit over there. Let's change it around. You want to
Change it around? We're on. We're live, back here. So, any last words, Vin, before we close
What kind of words? Like words how? What do you mean?
Any words.
I promoted my website,
Right.
DJ Vinny Dice. Like it on Facebook, type of thing.
He's an awesome DJ. Go see him.
Yeah. Well, you know, now that I'm getting older, I have guys that DJ for me. So emceeing is really, you know, is what I'm doing today mostly because of I'm getting older. I'm not what I used to be. Yeah. You know, when you get up there in age, it's time to pass the torch and let the kids, younger guys, handle certain things. You got to put your aces in the places, the right places.
Okay.
All right?
That's true.
That's what it is. But thank you
Just
for having
gotta-
me, Frank. I had a great time here. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for being on my show. And that's it. And we'll be back next week, same time at 1 o'clock. Have a great week, everybody. Thank you for watching.